Out this way. We want you to be able to say that you drove the whole scenic tour in Sitka, Alaska. For our barges, so we are an island, Baranof Island. Everything's got to come in here, just non-native people in San Francisco, California.
Wow.
How can that be? 2,000 here, 8 in San Francisco. Who's got an idea why? Hunting. Hunting for what, ma'am?
Bear.
No. It was the Russians.
Oh, Russians.
Why did the Russians come to
Russian.
This was all Russian area. The
Oh.
whole state of Alaska was Russia owned.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
bought by U.S.
Yep. But why did the Russians, where they came in first, and they came here for sea otter pelts. So I just wanted to show you, this is the end of the road. This is in the summertime. At the end of the summer, this thing will be totally filled with salmon.
Wow.
I mean, you can just walk across on all the salmon. It's low tide right now, so the tall green grass is always out of the water, but all the mud and all the other colored grass, that goes under salt water. But the tall sign there, you know, the cross and the trees. So if you look up here, can you see my hand? This is the state of Alaska. That's how they teach you in school here. This is the Aleutian Islands. This is Nome. If you go across from Nome, this is 55 miles to Russia. That's how close it is.
So close.
55 miles. And in the middle of the 55 miles are 2 islands, and they're 3 miles apart. Little Diomede and Big Diomede. And they're 3 miles apart in the middle of the ocean. Here goes down the pipeline to Fairbanks in the middle of the United States. More Caucasians. This was the capital today, and you can go inside the... I know a guy in town that has the biggest, best fishing boat. He made $3 million last year fishing.
Wow.
And we bought the state for $7.2 million? Why did everyone move to Juneau? Nome on my middle knuckle, and what was it that broke? Was it tuberculosis? Knuckle on the very tippy top. They built the pipeline to bring it all the way across. So the oil is still going. You can't say that anywhere else on your trip in the United States and Canada. You have eagles, owls. The curved beak is so they can rip flesh. If it's a pointed beak, you're just picking up seeds. And the third thing they have, they've had surgery and stuff, and teach them how to fly well again. Then the other part is inside where all the chairs are, and that's where there's a little movie. They just released 20 of them in the last 2 months, so they're doing a really good job. Then when you come out of seeing the movie and go through the gift shop, a lot of times if you go out the gift shop doors, there's a woman out there with one of the
Memorial.
better your family.
Yeah.
And then
Either way, I told him to go in and go to the aviary.
Oh, okay. Alaskan eagle. It's the bald eagle. It's too big.
I don't want my 13 mixed up with 100.
As well as she has a partial
It's
waist.
a bald eagle.
Those leather straps on her legs are called jesses. They're there for when she's on the glove. She can.
Northern saw-whet owl.
So our northern saw-whet owl, he came to us also in 2017. He was found on the side of the road starving and being attacked by ravens.
Oh, that's
Student bladed, making him go blind.
ganun pa rin talaga pala.
It's a golden eagle.
Uy, ang tataba naman ng mga gulay na yun. Pagkain siguro nila yan.
It's a golden eagle.
Wow.
3 bald eagles.
So that was a little short, inspirational piece of cinematography. Has everyone done rehabilitation? We do. Okay. So in just a second, we'll get you guys in there and see it and make a little group. Also
It's 18. Nice and easy. Head or in the trees, things to look out for. Now, depending on where you are or where you're from in the lower 48 or worldwide, you might notice that the bald eagle is bigger than the golden eagle. And where you come from, the golden eagle is probably bigger. And you would be right. But here in Alaska, we have the biggest bald eagles in the world thanks to our environment and the amount of fish we have. The bald eagles absolutely love this temperate rainforest. They thrive in it. And the amount of fish we have, it makes up about 80% of the bald eagle diet. So that allows them to thrive and get to this awesome 6.5-foot wingspan. Is anybody here?
Hi, friendly bear. How are you?
all three of our black bears, and then all
Oh yeah, he's outside. So that's part of them as well.
She does multiple, so usually it's an
The mother.
on this island is actually
Mother bee.
but yeah, we are very much. Yeah, so that's kind of their correct. So they are Alaskan coastal brown bears. Grizzly is a type of brown bear. So it's just a different kind of brown bear, a different subspecies. That lighter color that you see more toward the head and on the bellies are their winter coats. So they're currently shedding. So that darker coat is their summer coat. So usually they're not. And sometimes they could be, but usually our particular bears are not multicolored like that. Okay. So it's kind of, you just caught them in between. But they are gorgeous when they're not shedding. They're gorgeous now. They go into hibernation late October, early November. Yes, correct. They will.
The mother, lazy mother, is sleeping.
Month depends on the species. So the brown bears will hibernate a couple months shorter than the black bears. Where? Yes. So there is a hole in the wall next to our green gate. It might be easier to see if you go a bit further down that way, or on the other side of the door as well. Yeah. So it's a big concrete room about the size of the back deck.
Another concrete tank behind.
Oh, that tank. That's a.
You're doing a great job carrying yourself. Awesome. It is kind of okay. I'm going to check out the rain box.
It ends up here.
This one wants to eat us.
They want something to eat.
Us.
I got something.
Did you see the bird?
No, wait, that bird on the tree?
Yeah.
Wait, that's not a bird.
It is a bird. It is a bird.
No, that's not a bird.
Is it a squirrel?
Yeah, it's a bird.
Lazy mother.
So they're in their weird
weird gangly teenage phase right now, so they really won't get much bigger, but they will like fill out a little and grow into those
Oh, standing.
weird horse legs. they
Standing.
have.
Standing now. Oh. They give they give corn? Corn?
Yep.
Oh.
They eat lots of different things. Girls really seem to be enjoying corn today, but black bears like are enjoying the apples more than the corn.
Oh. So cute. Black
Oh, there's
bear.
two. There's two. Look at one or two. So like immediately if you see it, play dead, and if it's charging at you and you just saw it, then stay perfectly still while it's
You
charging.
think I'm going to remember that if I see a bear in the wild?
No.
Face to face. There's no chance.
But black bears, you climb a tree. Because like brown bears are good at climbing
Oh,
trees.
I'm so good at climbing trees. Hold on, bear. Let me climb this tree. Buddy.
There's the third one. There's the third one. There's another one over there.
Is the third one still over there?
Maybe.
It's too big.
You got it?
No, I don't hear it snoring.
And the bears, both the grocery stores donate all their food to the bears. So all the outdated stuff that they have to throw, you know, everything that's outdated and then they can't sell, they donate here to the bears and the avocados, going on the cob, Toby is just sleeping. Yeah. So she came over last Saturday because she's 15 years old. So she came
just
over
take a
from the other
quick picture.
side last
And
Saturday.
then I'll
Now she's
yeah, you white.
been here again today. Oh, 30, 40 years. Not double wild, but almost. They'll go 25 wild. They'll live a lot longer. But they're getting all their dietary needs. They're getting, you know, if they have an infected tooth, the vet comes and deals with it. I mean, they're getting taken care of like every breed. If something goes wrong, it goes wrong. So, at the end of the summer,
So they are like the same one. They are very, very good. You'll get, I counted 25
They give food
in one at one time. And then once the standard market is done, they will, and they'll go to the
No, that's not human food. They give corn. And if the bears are smart, they just eat it.
anywhere from 10 to 30 in each of these big pools. A little bit of a smoke ring really cool, but we're bear in here. He's over there. So he's 15. His sister Toby is on that side. She's also 15. So usually she's over there with them. So we usually have it separated by age rather than by sex. But we are doing introductions right now with our younger bears and older bears. So Toby is the one that's been doing very well with our younger girls. So she's been in there almost all day today.
Black bear. Hi. How are you? It's coming to me.
Okay, come on here.
Those two over there are sisters.
Pick up your bucket. I got to bucket upstairs. They're not. They're not really that big. If you
Hi.
Bobby.
They do look very close. They look cuddly. If they're used to human contact, it's also makes them more dangerous.
Que uno lo vio tan cerquita aquí.
top of that one, that'll never go away. It'll be there all year.
Oh, that's good.
What's your highest peak on the island?
We have shivers and stuff all the time. So again, we have half an hour along the trail here by all the totem poles.
In Sitka National Historical Park.
Picture kita. Picture ka. I-post mo muna.
Bald eagle. Ibig abalo niya.
Coming and going out of the house for the wedding stuff, and when they were coming in and out of the shower and fell on each other. Betty White dancing in the woods in her native regalia, doing her chant. Remember that in the movie? That was all filmed here. Everything else was filmed in Boston. Episcopal Church is where he was married. Again, boats everywhere. We only have 9,000 people, everything, and then I'll show you all he had to do was walk 2 blocks down the road here. So I'm just going to take...
Downtown.
We went 7 miles
Sitka
out one
downtown.
way and 7 miles the other way. Now you're in downtown Sitka. And the Russian church is right ahead of us. So it was built and then the road was built around it.
Oh.
And they still have their congregation meets every Sunday. The population is 20% native in this town. 23 different Filipino girls on her team. There's only 12 on the team. It's a big population here. Well, now you've been all the way through town. This big building on the right is the Pioneers' home. So if you are an Alaska resident, it is a retirement home for a resident.
Pwede kang magtrabaho dyan, Peraso.
On the left here, between these two buildings, that's where they actually signed the papers and sold Alaska to the Russians. Sold us right there on that site. And every year in October 18th, I think, they reenact it, and we have a big parade and everything because this is where it happened, on that hill. So every fall, they have a big reenactment. Everyone dresses up in the old Russian uniforms.
For only 7.2 million. Wow, that's the bridge.
7.2 million.
That's the bridge. Eh?
This is where the other lighter boats come in from the other ship, but the other ship left now.
Oh. Queen.
Mean Queen is a pizza parlor. Well, the owner is gay and a very, very nice man. One of the nicest men I know in town, in fact. He's so good with the kids in town. He's a little island, and that's what the airport's on. So if you look down here on the left, you can see the flat down here. See the flat land? That's the airport.
Yeah.
When you fly in here on Alaska Airlines on a 737 jet, a Boeing, that's what you land on right there. You come out of it's very scary. You come out of the clouds and you come over the water, and then all of a sudden there's a ship out there. See it leaving? And you land on that tarmac and you're over up the back thrusters on the engine, and the whole plane goes. It's so scary the first time it happens. Another big harbor. More harbors on this side. But yeah, that's the airport right there.
So many boats.
So many fish. This is the Coast Guard station here, so they have a big ship and all the people that work on the ship there. It's out in the ocean right now. And then over, he made $40,000. The next summer he went up for 1 month and made $45,000. And then one of the workers on the boat lost his arm in the ropes, and they shut down this of you standing with the backdrop of the mountains and stuff. So on your southeast is very unique.
Sayonara, Alaska. Sayonara. Video mo. Hi, going back to our ship. We are leaving of port of Sitka, Alaska. Yeah. Leaving of the port of Sitka.